Welcome to Science Access. In today's class, we continue our series on integration of trigonometric function. Alright? If you know you're new to this channel, please kindly subscribe. So, assuming you are asked to integrate, let's say, tan square x, how will you do this? Now, this is very what? Easy and simple. So, what you just need to do is this. You know that your normal trigonometric identity, tan square s is equals to what? Sec square x minus what? 1. Your normal trigonometric what? Identity. Alright. So you can now rewrite this as what? Tan, instead of putting the tan square x, what will you put? Just put this. Sec square x minus what? 1. As usual, put your what? The x. Okay? Now, I can rewrite this as integral of what? Sec square x minus integral of what? 1 dx. Here is what? Dx. Okay? Now, I just separated this. Still the same thing, nothing changes. If you integrate sec square x, what will you get? Integral of sec square x, what is actually the answer? The answer is actually what? Tan what? X. Tan x. Then if you integrate 1. Now, if you integrate any constant, if you integrate 1, you have x. This is actually what? 1x. If you integrate 2, you have what? 2x. If you integrate 3, you have what? 3 what? X and all that. So, if you integrate 1, what will you get? You have what? X. This is empty as 1 what? X. As usual, just add your plus c. So, this is the answer. It's a very simple what? Concept. Let's assume that you are asked to what? Integrate, let's just say sine x all over what? 1 minus what? Cos what? X dx. What will you do? Now, you have to look for a way to resolve this. And what I will do is that I will say let u is equals to what? 1 minus what? Cos x. Now, why did I use this method? I know that if I integrate this, if I differentiate this, I'll have something similar to what this, or it's something exactly what like this, which can what? Cancel out. So you will see what I will do now. But this kind of steps, there are some that you have to use what? Integration by parts, some substitution, various methods. All right, so that you will apply in solving what? These questions. So once you put this, let u is equals to this. So this equation automatically changes to what? Integral of what? Sine x all over what? U. So let's now, you have to differentiate what? Both parts. If you differentiate this, the u what? The x. What will it give to you? If you differentiate this, you automatically have what? 1. If you use 1 to multiply it, it's the same thing. What about if you now differentiate it? If you differentiate this, you have what? Anytime you differentiate a constant is 0, all right? It disappears. If you differentiate cos x, you have negative what? Sine x. Now, this negative sine x, this negative sign here times this negative sign, this one will become positive. So, you now have what? Sine what? X. Make the x the subject of formula. So, put this over 1. Now, if you cross multiply and make the x the subject of formula, you have dx is equal to what? Du all over what? Sine x. Anywhere you see the s, what are you going to put? You put du sine what? X. Bring it to this place. So here you have sine x all over u dx. So here there is dx. I'll have to rewrite this as what? Sine x all over what? U. In the place of this ds, what will I put? I'll put du sine x. Du sine x. Definitely this will cancel out what? This. And once you cancel out, what do you have? Write it. Here automatically become what? 1. Now I have 1 all over what? U d what? U. You know, as usual, if you integrate this, what will it give you? To give you what? U. All right. Once you integrate this, it will always give you this. Okay. You can check my basic introductory video for that. Plus what? C. And this is the same thing as, what is U? U is what? 1 minus what? Cos x plus what? C. So this is the answer. Let's clean the board so that I'll solve more questions. So let's solve another question. Let's assume that you're asked to find the integral of what? Sine raised to power 3x all over what? Cos raised to power 5 what? X dx. Now, sometimes you just have to look for a way to break it down. That's just the way this stuff is done. All right. Now, if I look at this, I can look for a way to break this one down to get what? A trigonometric what? Identity. And how do I do that? I can rewrite this as what? Integral of what? Sine square x sine x all over what? Cos this power 5 what? X dx. Now, remember, sine square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. It's a normal trigonometric, very common trigonometric identity. So if you make this the subject of formula, you notice that, put this here, sine x. Now this one is actually equal to what? 1 minus what? Cos square x is a normal trigonometric identity. So I have actually put something that is similar to the denominator in the what? Numerator. So all over what? Cos raised to power 5 what? X dx. Now once you get to this level, all you have to do is simple. Let's make u is equal to what? Cos x, such that this will actually be what? U raised to power what? 5 and all that. So we actually use this to what? Break it down. But why do I actually want to make this u? I want to look for something that if I differentiate, it can actually cancel this what? Out. We will now be left with what? This side. So let's differentiate both sides. If you differentiate this, the u dx, you have 1. If you multiply, you have the same thing. If you differentiate this, you have what? Minus what? Sine x. Let's make dx the subject of formula as usual. So dx will now be equal to what? Minus sine du all over what? Sine x. So wherever I see dx, I'm going to put this. So let's rewrite this out. We'll now have sine x bracket 1 minus cos square x all over what? Cos this power 5x. In place of dx, I'll put what? Negative sign. Now, this negative sign actually means minus 1. All right? So it's like minus 1. Let's just put it in bracket. Minus 1 du sine what? X. This will definitely cancel out what? This. And we now have, you can bring this one out. Minus 1 integral 1 cos square x all over what? Cos raised to power 5 what? X du. Now, once you get to this level, I can rewrite this in this format. Negative 1. This is actually u raised to power what? 5. This is u raised to power what? 2. So we'll now have 1 all over u raised to power 5. Now, I want to differentiate this. It's like 1 all over this, then this minus this all over this. If you combine it, you have the same thing. So this is the same thing as 1 all over cos 5 what? Raised to power 5 what? Theta. So cos to the power of 5 what? Theta. Minus u square all over what? U to the power of what? 5. Note this. This is the same thing as u times u. And this is the same thing as u into 5 what? Places. So 2u can cancel out what? 2u here. Here will be many what? 3. because 2u have cancelled out 2u in the denominator. So this place will now be what? 1. So take note of that. Now, once you get to this level, you are almost what? Done. All right? Now, I have to rewrite this as negative 1, negative 1, integral of what? This is empty as what? U raised to power negative 5 minus u raised to power what? Negative what? 3. If you are used to your normal indices, 1 over x is the same thing as what? X raised to power negative what? 1. So 1 over 5 is the same thing as what? 5 raised to power negative what? 1. So that's what I just did. 1 over u raised to power 5 is the same thing as u raised to power negative what? 5. All right. So let's integrate this. You know that your normal integral, you add 1 to the, let me just do it. Negative 1 integral, you have u minus 5 plus 1 all over minus what? 5 plus 1. Minus, here we have another u minus 3 plus 1 all over minus 3 plus 1. As usual, you have to add your what? Du. This will give you equal to, now this will give you u raised to power negative 4 all over. Now here here is actually negative what? Minus 5 plus 1 is negative 4. So let's just put the negative sign here. Don't forget, please, there's a negative 1 here. Okay, so don't forget. We have the negative 1. It has been following us. All right, there's a negative what? 1 here. Okay, all over what? 4. Is the negative sign that is supposed to be in the bottom that I just placed in this place. Okay, now here we now have minus u to the power of negative 2 all over here. Minus 3 plus 2 is actually what? Negative what? 2. So if this negative sign will cancel out this negative sign, here will become what? A positive what sign. So we have actually integrated this. Actually, we have integrated it. So there's no longer integration what sign there. Once you get to this level, basically you are almost done. Use this negative 1 to multiply 3. So if this negative 1 multiply this negative 1, what will you have? You have what? U to the power of negative 4 all over what? 4 plus. Now if this negative 1 multiply this place will actually become what? Negative sign. Minus u negative 2 all over what? 2. Remember, what is u? U is actually what? Cos x. Now, this is the same thing as 1 over u raised to the power of 4 all over 4 minus 1 all over u raised to the power of what? 2 all over what? 2. Note that this u is actually what? Cos x. And 1 all over u times 1 all over u into 4 places is what we have here. And what is u? U is actually what? Cos x. Now, 1 all over cos x in your normal trigonometric identity, what is it? It is actually what? Sec x. So it's the same thing as saying what? This over t is the same thing as writing as what? Sec raised to the power 4 of what? X. Listen carefully again. 1 all over u is 1 all over cos x. So we have 4 of it here. 1 all over what? U into 4 places, which is sec s times what? 4 into what? 4 places, which is sec what? Sec 4 what? S, or secant raised to the power of 4 what? X into what? 4 places all over what? 4, which is this 4. And this is the same thing. Instead of into 4 places, here is into what? 2 places. So which will now give you what? Sec square what? X. What is the last you are supposed to do? Is plus what? C. So this can be the answer, or you can rewrite it as 1 all over what? 4 sec raised to the power 4x minus, is correct, minus what? 1 all over what? 2 sec square x plus what? C. So this is the answer. Now, solving these kind of questions are easy. You just need to look for a way to what? Evaluate or simplify it to get what? The simplest what form. So that is it all about for this class. In order not to make the video too long, in the part 3 of this, I'll solve more challenging questions. Thank you for watching.